Thing is so weird. Hello and good morning. How has everybody's weekend been? I'm gonna try to. That's not the button. I want this button. There. Trying to fix the lighting a little bit. How's everybody doing? So we have a bunch of people in the YouTube chatty chat. And I'm just going to scroll. So we've got Miss Norma and Chris and Sweetheart. Sweetheart, I hope you saw that you had won the extra card for Talk Like a Pirate. I have not checked to see whether or not you filled out the form yet, but I did post that in the community tab, so you can see that, guys. Miss Crystal, welcome in, Crystal. How are you doing? And Miss Patty Gates, welcome in. Susan Elliott is watching from Utah. Welcome in, hun. Who is that? We have Miss Jana and Ilka, and I'm probably going to name some people a couple different times. Miss Loretta, I saw you in the chat this weekend. Miss Stephanie Mormon. Mormon. I'm assuming it's Mormon. I'm probably saying that one wrong. And then we have Cheryl Lou Messerschmitts. Welcome in. Welcome. Let me put up my caution tape. By the way, guys, if you're new here, first off, my name is Debbie. I'm with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and I like having a lot of fun with my crafty buddies on live streams, and they can sometimes take over the chat. So I do have a caution tape, which I actually need to make bigger. Let's see if I can figure out where to do that. I'm learning new things in StreamerBot has made some changes, and OBS has made some changes. And where did I put the thing? I don't know where I put it. I have to look and see what it was. Let me look. I mean, I have ways to find things. I do have that. So just in case y'all were wondering. Okay, it's in that one. Alrighty. Hey, Jen. So Jen is over on Twitch as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of the peoples. Is it under this? It's under that one. And then I can go to there and I should be able to make it taller. Is that big enough? Is that big enough, guys? We have a bigger, I made a slightly bigger caution tape. Is that big enough for us? And then I'm moving it up just a little bit so it's not actually right on top of the, yeah, on top of the time and date. Okay. So Susan Elliott just got Parrot Blossom Press package. Yay, feels like Christmas. Miss Ilka, hello, 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 Miss Tamara. Saw you in the chatty chat this weekend as well. I saw a bunch of y'all in the chatty chat. Ronan has resubbed on my on my Twitch channel again. Yay. Thank you so much, Ronan. I don't know if he's in. He said, he actually is in here. He says, what the? I love you, Ronan. Ronan has resubscribed, so he has been subbed for 3 months. Fabulous. Thank you so much, Ronan. All the little bits help. Everything combined helps. It helps so much. You guys rock. Is Ruth in the house yet? So if you guys see Ruth, tell her to say hi because I need to speak with her. Anyhow. Okay. And we have the emote wall going and all the things are working and that is what I want to see. Fabulous. Alrighty. So today okay, here's the thing. I wasn't sure what I was going to do and I'm still not 100% sure, but one of the other company, I love a lot of different companies. You guys know that. This almost looks is it too big? Is that too obnoxious? Is that caution tape too big? Now that I made it bigger, I don't know if I like it. Y'all are gonna have to let me know. Yeah, I know it looks different on your screen than it does on mine because I've got a certain size and you guys watch it on, and I make the changes and stuff because I think it's what y'all would like more. Smaller would do better. Okay, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna not change it back completely, but I will change it to smaller. So go to there and go to there and then go to I'm trying to make it so I can see the thing. Okay, so that's kind of in the middle of what we had. I think that might work okay. It doesn't look... See, what I do is I in order to change it without really changing your entire screen, I have to have it kind of half the size so it doesn't look the same. Hey, Miss Linda Gorman. Welcome in, honey. Okay, I think that's going to work. That looks better. It's bigger, but not too much bigger. Alrighty. Anyway... So I actually do different things for lots of different companies. Well, not as many as Erin Reed makes. Erin does everything for everybody. But one of the teams that I am on, their brand ambassador team, is Catherine Pooler. And so every once in a while, I'll get an invitation to play with some things. And I have some new stuff that is coming out. I have to find the things. Yes, I always have to find the things. I know, I don't use my words well too many times. Anyway, I do have some things from Catherine Pooler for a release is coming out on the 15th. And part of what my commitment is to post pictures and stuff like on Instagram of things I've made using this new stuff. And I haven't done any of that yet. So the earliest day we could do that was yesterday. So I figure, why don't I show y'all what's coming? Sneak peek. Y'all can get it at Catherine Pooler if you choose. I made a couple of additional changes. So in the... Okay, I was just checking a whisper on Twitch real quick. So on YouTube, I changed a couple of things. I'm actually I put together still working on it. It's not complete. Stephanie says, yay, sneak peek. I have a new sales, a visual sales list. That is another link deli link that I'm going to try to keep up to date as much as possible. And I've already made changes from yesterday because there were things that were on sale for World Card Making Day that are no longer. They're no longer having that sale, but there are other things on there. So you're going to see down in the description something for that. Plus, if I think I fixed this. If I hit sale, check out the crafty sales, and it's a short thing, and it has the link deli link. Okay, so that you guys can go and see what current sales I put on there. I've done the same kind of thing with a bunch of my affiliates. So I've got a master affiliate company list that I'm putting together a link deli with. And part of that was where I was trying to get things organized for where a bunch of them change from one place to a different. It's not all done, all the things. So I was testing a lot of links yesterday. I spent all day yesterday and most of the day before working on just that for all of the affiliate links that go through AWIN. So when you ask me, do I have a link for that? Am I affiliate for them? I'm going to try to have all of that on that list. And it's at the top right now. It should be at the top of the page on YouTube. If I did it right. Now I've got to look in the description just to see. I'm also clicking the like button on my own video. So, okay. So it does have it. It has next card making summits and events. So that's going to have the next couple of events listed on there, plus a link to my my next workshop. And Maureen wants to know if she's been naughty or nice. Apparently she's been naughty. So that's on there now. We've got next events, we've got current sales, and then if you scroll down, did I not fix that part? I didn't change all that stuff on this one. Maybe I only changed the ones. Okay, I do have some favorite crafty stores down at the bottom, and there is another link for see more at, and then I put another link down there. So I'm going to be changing those things around as they get more complete. Just let you know, because I'm trying to do all the things for you guys, and you guys are asking the questions. Jen, have you been naughty or nice? No. She's been naughty. Santa is still sober. Yep. So Jen is saying hi to Ronan. Janice says, I think it takes up a bit too much room, but I'm on a huge monitor. That's my thought. It's like I want it to not take up too much. It is translucent, so you can see through it. But I also know that it was small enough that it's very possible some of our folks didn't realize there was a caution tape there. Some folks that don't really know what we're doing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play with some Catherine Pooler. If there are any links on any of the things that I have not put on there yet, send me a Discord message and I'm going to check into it to see if it's, number one, if it's something I use, and if I've got a link for it, and try to get it all done. So that's part of my goals. I want to give you all the things. Plus we are going into holiday shopping season, so I'm going to try to make sure I keep the sales page up to date. Gosh, my nose is itching. I was watching Surreal Estate last night. We didn't know that season 2 and 3 came out because the streaming services that we've used didn't have it. So we didn't know it was back. So we're still watching Hulu and Disney Plus until it runs out in like 3 days, I think Todd said, and he's not renewing it. So we're watching like season 2, I think. And there's a girl in there that's like new on the show that says that when people lie, her nose itches. She's got this sixth sense, right? So who out there is lying? Because my nose is itching. I ordered from many companies this week with your affiliate. Thank you so much, Norma. That's one reason why I have to go back and double check. Jen, I know I've given the Amazon one, but I will... like I said, send me a message on Discord, just a quick message, not something that you're expecting me to reply to, but just so I can start having a running list. That's probably going to be the best way for me to make sure to go back and double check. If I don't say a specific place, I'm not going to see it. If you send me an email, it gets lost in my emails, and it may be a week or so before I notice, oh, this is something that they wanted. If I have a list like on Discord or something, that I think is going to work better. Okay, let's go ahead and switch the camera around, and I'm going to start looking at some of the goodies. And I have not played with them yet. I did package some of the stuff up, but I don't really remember what's in it. I do, but I don't. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Alrighty. So I've got a few new inks, which I have not opened or swatched yet. This one is Green Tea, Skylight, and Wintergreen. Wintergreen. Hey, Hockey Spaz. Welcome, welcome. Hi, y'all. Can't check. Feeding mom or lunch. Understood. And Tamara says, I watched your sublimation short from the Florida show. Fabulous. That one I think was recorded by Ashley, because I haven't actually edited the video that I took. If it's the one where I'm making this stuff and I'm thinking I need to lose weight, which I have already done. Hey, you moving me to the craft room. Hey, Stamper Girl, welcome in. So we've got a few things here. First off, this one, we've got I've got 3 new. I also need to see what colors she was recommending for it. They like having everything having the same kind of color thing, which I think is really cool. Hi, Anne-Marie. Welcome. Well, I didn't send out the email until late today because yesterday I hadn't decided 100% if I was going to do this. Thank you so much, Stamper Girl. I'm going to go ahead and give you and Jana both a shout out real quick. If it worked. Yeah, there we go. We got Jana, and I think I did Stamper Girl. Did I do Stamper Girl? It's, of course, scrolling too fast for me to see it. Yeah, I did not get Stamper Girl done. Let me do that. And, of course, I got to give a shout out to Miss Bethany. I would give Ronan a shout out, but he doesn't stream. Yeah. He only kind of hangs out with the streamers. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so this first stamp set is called, Has Adeline Been Naughty or Nice? Apparently.
Ho, ho, ho.
Adeline's been good. Yay. Hi, Marcia. I'm waiting for the Crafters T-Square Magnetic Mat. Fabulous. Hi, Polly. I saw you in a chat, too. I don't remember what your question was now, but I think I tried to answer. I don't know if I did a good job or not. Stamper Girl says, oh, my God, I need to come over and craft with you soon. I need to clean up my space. That's another thing I started doing yesterday. So this one is the Track It stamp set. Okay. This is kind of cool. Okay, guys. This is like, to me, it's kind of planner-ish. So we've got a book log and then ratings. How did it do? And you'll understand more about what this has to do with when I get to the dies, okay? A little banner. This, I think, is super cute. It's a little bitty set, and then we've got dies to go with it, okay? So that's one. The next we have I'm going to do that one last. This is the Personalize This, which has got Baked with Love. We're getting into holiday season, so we've got to make sure all of our packages are all cute. And if you are one of those people that bakes cookies and gives them to people, Baked with Love will be a perfect little tag for that. We've got this one says From the Library of. So if you are a book reader, that's going to be great to go on your books to make sure that they are labeled. And then this one says Hand Stamped by Just for You. Does everybody have a stamp to go on the back of their cards when they make something? I've got a couple. I did buy a long time ago a rubber stamp that says with love, and I kept it on. I didn't keep the block. I kept it on an acrylic block for a while. Actually, it's right here. So I've got that one that says Handmade with Love. I never use it. What I use is this guy that I got from, I think it was from Hobby Lobby. So usually on the back of your cards, you're going to see something that looks like a tag that says handmade by or something. And then I sign and date that. So that's what I've been using, but this is so much prettier. This is so much prettier. So I may switch to that and just have it on an acrylic block forever. Wait, what? Somebody won something. Polly says, let me get to the right chat. Where is it? Oh, I have to scroll. That might be it. Polly said, I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Hello from Salem, Oregon, because I'm wanting to put the thing up. Hi, Jen. Did I see you won something from Craft Roulette? Jen says, I won what? And Barbara Palmer says, new here. Hello, all. I've seen your name a few times, Barbara, so welcome in. Norma says that she makes about 54 tweet trays at Christmas time, which means you can make personalized stuff to go on there with this cute little stamp set. And it's got the dies to go with. So, ooh. I'm going to have to see what my sticker paper is like, because this would be great for me to stamp out onto sticker paper and stick on cards like my black cards that don't really, I don't have a way to stamp onto black cardstock, of course. This one is all black, so I usually just write with a white gel pen my name and the date. Okay, so Chris is back from had a meeting. Okay, so those are the two stamp sets. Okay, then we've got some adorable papers, and these are the color. This is the kind of the color scheme. The whole theme for this is, what do you do when what do you kind of do on your off time? We're going to be cozy at Christmas, right? Okay, I'm in Florida. It's hot, so I need to make myself slow down and just chill. And what am I going to do in my chill time, right? So here's what we've got as our last one. The Mark and Track bookmark dies. So I'm going to attempt to make a bookmark with this die set. So I think it's going to be really cool. I think that if you're going to use any of the stamps and add any color to it, you're going to want to do at least 2 layers. And this is also something, let's see, I'm going to see how big it is, because this could probably go into a, dang it. This could probably go into a card. This is actually, the bookmark is actually 6.5 inches. So this is a 6.5 inch. Say what 3 times fast? Okay, Polly says it was a separate video from yesterday. So maybe it was part of the, it could be part of the World Card Making Day. They were on all day on the 4th. I don't know what they were doing on the 5th, but we can all take a look at it and see. Okay, I'm of course nosy. I love y'all, but I am nosy. So I want to see if I can see anything on what Craft Roulette was doing. But we are going to craft. The Todd is not in the house, so I do have a little bit more flexibility. I also don't have anything else scheduled for today other than trying to get a lot of organization stuff done. Okay, so yesterday's videos, was it a video or was it a live stream? So videos, that was the last streaming, looks like it was 2 days ago on Craft Roulette. Let me look at her channel again. Back it up. I don't want to do that. I want to go dust to the channel. Videos. 16 hours ago, there was a giveaway winners for World Card Making Day. Let me copy the link and I'm going to pop it in for you. So Jen, you need to go and check it and let us know what happened. I think that's posting on both of y'all, but I'm not sure. Okay, so that link should be the one for World Card Making Day, and I want to know, what did you win? And I know that you guys have been sending me cards and things, and I'm having to try to make sure I don't lose them. So I'm gonna probably ask y'all, when do y'all want me to open some of this stuff? Because I want to look at the paper. The paper looks like it's gonna be really pretty. And you know, some of these colors are. This one's Christmassy. That one's got candles and books. So I'm thinking that would be like. I'm thinking spa day. Well, not exactly spa day. I was one of those kids growing up that I would love to lay in a hot bath with a book. And these days it's like I'm always afraid it's like the one part of my body that really needs to get relaxed more is like my upper neck and upper shoulders and my arms. And if I have a book, I can't put my arms down in the water. Okay, so this one is the Write at Home pattern paper. Ooh, pattern paper. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 sheets of each color. My mouse is doing strange things, jumping all over the place. Okay, Stephanie, what was that? Okay. Tamara says, isn't your birthday coming up? My birthday is, but it's actually the beginning of November. I count myself as a Halloween baby because I'm really thinking about Halloween beforehand. So I'm starting to get some of the stuff in. So I want to say thank you first off. Thank you guys. Because you didn't have to do that. And like I said, I'm starting to get things in. I don't want to lose anything. So one of the things I need to do today is do more, oh, your computer mouse keeps hitting things you never aimed at. And here I was thinking that you had a little squeak mouse. So this one is all books. Look at those. Those are so pretty. And then we've got a plaid. And it says that it works good with the colors Clay Mask, Amber, Green Tea, Wintergreen, Skylight, Glacier, Cashmere, and Cargo. So I need to go through my Catherine Pooler stash and pull out any of those other colors that I've got besides these 3 new ones that I just got in that were not in my stash. And that is Skylight, Wintergreen, and Green Tea. This one is so pretty. And when you get a paper pack like this, everything goes together. Books and coffee and candles and tea. This is actually tea, so it's hot tea. Yeah, that is cool. This one makes me think more of hopping into a hot bath, which I keep saying I need. I've got a jacuzzi tub. Todd put in a jacuzzi tub just because I wanted it. I mean, we worked on it for a while to get the room all done and everything, and I still don't go in there and get it done. So real pretty, calming colors. So lovely. Okay, so that's the 6x6 paper pack. And let me look. I'm going to use this as a cheat sheet to pull out some of the other colors. Because I do have some. I don't have all of her stuff, but I have some. Clay Mask. Okay. I've got 2 drawers just like I do with Simon Hurley, but what's colors? I can't friggin' read it. That's Samba. I think it's gonna be in the other drawer. Gosh, the nose. And I think I've got some colors that are no longer in use anymore. Okay, so we've got amber, so Clay Mask, amber, Green Tea, Wintergreen, Skylight. Do I have Glacier? I don't know that I've got Glacier. I don't know what Glacier looks like. Cashmere and I have a feeling I don't have the other ones, and that's fine. It's all fine. So Cashmere and Cargo. So I don't have, with Simon Hurley, I'm more wanting all the things, but that's just because I started collecting all of those and I get more of them more often. just double checking some of my colors. And these are really pretty colors too. I started off with the small ink pads from Catherine Pooler because you can get them in this size too. That's what I started with. And I do need to pull out her Midnight probably. Alrighty. I think I need to stamp something. What do you think? Or do I need to dice cut something? I think I need to do both. Okay, colors are off to the side. Kind of want to cut these out so we can see what it's going to look like. There's actually 3 dies in this die set. We've got a kitty on the screen, but we have this inner piece, we have the outer piece, and then we have a pocket. I now have a pocket die. I don't think I had a pocket die. And because I don't know what I want to do, I'm going to do this first out of, actually that's big, so I need a 6. I don't have any 6-inch panels. I cut everything down to A2. So that means I need to pull out a new piece of cardstock. I might as well use some of my heavyweight, right? So heavyweight cardstock, just like you would do for your card bases. And I think that'll be good for doing this isn't exactly a tag, but it's a bookmark. And you can make instead of making tags, you could make bookmarks. Hey Kelly, welcome in, honey. And before that, I do need to make sure that I need to take them apart. Do I have a thing for that? I used to. I think my jewelry stuff is in the other room. I don't really want to use jewelry stuff because jewelry stuff's going to break. This is just some little pliers. I don't have a good set of wire snips. The last ones that I bought, I think I got off of Amazon or something, and they broke. I mean, it's like the metal itself broke. And it was a pressed type of metal, so that's why. Anyway, so we've got our piece of cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. And luckily, I did cut it thick enough, so that's good. So this is going to be my first one of these. Like I said, I have not made this before. And I'm going to put this in at an angle to make it easier to cut. And run that through. Nobody needs a bookmark, do they? Y'all don't need bookmarks. Y'all don't read. Y'all just watch YouTube and make cards and things, right? So what are your comfy, cozy plans? Like when you take some downtime from all the things and just do a little bit just for you, what are you gonna do? So there we go. And I think this looks great as a tag too. Okay, then I'm going to cut out this little guy and do the same thing. I'm just going to do it out of heavyweight cardstock, and then we'll see what I want to do with it after that. Kelly says, card making and buying supplies. Tara says, okay, first off, Norma says, I've got to go to the one that I can actually pop this up. Norma says, I read. I make cards every time I get. Tamara loves reading. I take baths with Lush Bombs and drink tea. Fabulous. That's what I'm talking about. But I would not be drinking, would you be drinking hot tea or cold tea? Like iced tea or hot tea? I mean, I know hot tea is soothing, but you know what? It's hot. And I want to be in a nice... You guys go where it's cold. Y'all live where it's cold. I don't do that. It's like, if it's warm here, it's like, I don't really want to be where it's going to be. I get in the hot tub because it feels so good, but I have to drink iced tea if I'm in there. Okay, so Bethany says, I read, but more card making. Absolutely. Adelaide says, I play mystery games where you seek and combine things. And of course, a lot of cards and 3D things. Adelaide says, coffee. Tamara says, I'm also trying to stop buying so many supplies. It's where you just got to use the stuff. And Tamara is with me. tea is iced in the tub. Yes, absolutely. And then Norma says, I like that idea. Absolutely. That's my thought, is like, it needs to be iced tea. I do unsweet iced tea because my mom was hypoglycemic and I've been on sweet and low my whole life, and I'm not switching. I cannot drink tea or coffee with sugar in it. I just can't. It's too sweet. Oh my goodness, Jen, are you really? Apparently Jen just donated again, because she's telling me, because I don't have a way to show it on the screen, but it says that she just donated more to my Stamp Wheel 2.0 because she's trying to help me buy one because she wants me to play with it. And Norma likes sweet and low in hers too. Yay. If it's hot out, I drink Lipton iced tea. If it's cold, Yorkshire. I understood that one. Well, I'm in the South and I grew up on iced tea, and I didn't drink coffee for a long time either. Okay, so here we have our little pocket. Okay. And I folded all the bits, and then it's going to go on the front. Okay, or on the back, whichever. So you can have your little pocket there. And then, hey, Ruth. I was saying somebody needs to tell me when you pop in, because something came in the mail yesterday. And it's like, it said it was from, let me see, what does it say it's from? It says it's from that creative couple. And I'm like, what? Who's that? I didn't order anything. What is it? So, of course, I had to open it up. Guess what came in yesterday, Ruth? So, I opened it enough to be able to see what it is, but I have not taken the plastic off. Okay. Norma says, you drink a lot of coffee, Debbie. I can't do that in the summertime. That's why I have air conditioning. Kelly wants to know if her card, let me grab, I was going through stuff today to make sure what I had and try not to lose it, and reorganizing things and all the things. So I've got a package from Miss Jen, and a card from Miss Cordelia, a card from Elizabeth, and a card that says Spooky Mail from, doesn't say who it's from. It just says, hello, Ruth Miser, have you been naughty or nice? Is this your card, Kelly? It's from the UK, so it is from somebody there, but I don't. Okay, Spooky Mail was you. Okay, so that one's Kelly. I'm going to write on it who it's from so I remember. Okay. So this is what's come in so far. Hashtag Flood Debbie J. What? Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's what's here so far. My thought is probably to do a Happy Mail unboxing thing, because I always want to do it with you guys on screen, but maybe I should do a specific one just for that, and then maybe play a little bit, but do a specific one and send out all the emails and everything saying this is gonna be the opening thing. Jen says I can open hers. I'll go ahead and open yours, honey. I told you I don't want to forget that they're there, and I'm right now I'm going through things and trying to reorganize things. Share some presents. My birthday's not for almost a month. Oh, my birthday's the beginning of November. It's after Halloween. Yeah, we're flooding you for your birthday, and Jen asked people to join. Oh, you and Jen asked people to join. Thank you so much, Kelly. You guys are so sweet. Ruth says, Debbie, don't do it yet. I still need to send the birthday card. Okay, so here is the other bit. So I'm basically just showing you how it's supposed to work, just from the pictures I've seen. And then we can see what we want to do about decorating it, okay? Shh, Bethany, I don't tell people the actual date. But yes, I don't tell people the actual date because I don't want anybody to try to pretend they are me and get into my stuff. So this little guy goes in there, and you can put, this could be like your book list. The list of things the list of books you're reading and how you think about them. And that's how this works on it. So it's basically where you've got it with the little lines already on there. And then you can stamp it up and make it into a checklist. So you can rate the books. I'm thinking you could also use this for movie night too. So I think this is really cool. My bookmarks, let me show you well, where's my book? I have a book somewhere. Did I move it? I had it on the thing. Where did I put it? Anyway, the bookmarks that I've used are ones that I made like years ago, laminated it, and that's what it's been. Oh, I have a few extras that I made a few years back and never did give away. So this one's out of some pattern paper from, I think it's from Not Too Shabby. And these are where I colored these little witches up. My favorite things, a Halloween hello. Never did poke a hole in it. Never did put any twine on it. And made in 2018, and they're still in my drawer. So some of them have got the date on there. Some of them, this one does not. This big one does not. But yeah. Debbie J's Crafting Corner public information. What? So yeah, I probably need to do that at some point. But this is, I think, is a really cute idea too. I wonder if that would fit in there. Oh. If you make one of the laminated ones thin enough, it could fit in there too. Anyway, but that's the way. Oh, here's another one. This one, I just was messing around with some tiny stamps that I've never used for anything, and I still have them, but I haven't done anything with them. And this one was done in 2020, and it's got a coffee stain on it. Basically just ones that have been sitting in my drawer. ECR would want the green bookmark. I'm thinking you're right. Yeah. The fact that you knew where they were, you know why I knew they were there? Because that is the drawer I go with. When I go to the right-hand side, that is my top drawer, and they have been sitting like in the top drawer in the thing for years. Chris says they finally got their stamp presser. Which kind did you get? Yeah, those are fun and easy to make. You can make a bookmark basically out of anything. That was when I was learning how to color a lot. Yeah, done with Spectrum Noir markers. The coloring isn't 100% perfect, but I love it. I think it turned out really well. I'm pretty sure that the bit in the back was a Tim Holtz stencil. A cheap little Amazon one. I believe in doing everything as cheaply as possible when you're learning anything and deciding what you like. That's just my rule. That is my rule. And I did. It's one reason why I haven't given away some of my oldest stuff, because it's like, I like it so little. I would not want to give that to you guys. I love y'all too much to be giving you any of that kind of stuff. Alrighty. So we've got our first basically template kind of thing for bookmark. I'm kind of thinking I want to go with some of the papers. That one would be really pretty. What do you think? Hi, Miss Danielle. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to try it. I did not leave myself any space on my desk. I didn't. Let's see. Can I move things around a little bit? Okay, now I've got a little bit more space to actually be able to use my machine. I'm going to cut out of this one. It's just barely over the top there. Well, okay, I think I have an idea. I am going to do this. I am going to do it that way. Because what I could do is I could use the die and then do like a partial cuttings to make it a little bit smaller. Because I really like those edges, you know? I do. So we're going to do this. I think I want to make sure the top is going to be the harder part to try to make an adjustment for. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut it for the top. I like this one. This I think is pretty. Callie says, I have loads of videos from when I first started, and I'm like, do I post them? Because they're not as good and now, but I do now. Here's the thing, honey. I basically, for most of my, most, I'd say 99% of my videos are up. Okay. Most of them are up. Most of them are on YouTube. So if I made something, it's probably on YouTube. Okay, so I'm sliding this down a little bit going into the next groove, and I'm going to trim the bottom off. And I think I'm going to use my magnetic mat just because I don't want to screw up that pretty paper. I mean, I got more sheets, so it's not that big of a deal. But that's kind of how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to slide it down a little bit so that it still fits. Come on. Because I want those bottom ones to be pretty close. We're going to see how this does. And then I'm going to look and see what it looks like on there. Bethany says, post them. I cringe from my first videos, but they're still inspiration for someone. Yeah, I look back at my first videos, it's like, oh my God. They're there. Y'all can see them. 2017, I made some videos for how to make some things using, actually, I'm thinking that'll work. What do you think? Do I need to trim it anymore? I could trim the white also. I could trim all of it, make it just a little bit shorter. Okay. And ASMR, Chris says, I'm still nervous on going live. Okay, honey, you know what we need to do? Bethany, what do we need to do when someone is nervous about going live? I think that means we need to have them come on live. Hey, Carmen, welcome in, honey. So if you're not already following ASMR, let me entertain you. There we go. There's a shout out for ASMR. I think we're going to have ASMR come on live. Actually, here's what my plan is right now for the group. There we go. Made it just a little bit shorter so that it fits perfect on a 6-inch. I love that. Isn't that pretty? I think I need to do I need to do the other side? I think I do. I need to do another one. This is going to be kind of a thick bookmark, and I like that idea because that way it's more sturdy, right? So I'm going to go to the top, and then we're going to trim the bottom off just like we did the other one. Let me flip that over. With the magnetic magic mat, the other side has a magic mat on there, and no more trimming. What? Yeah, I'm not going to go. I'm going to leave it that way. I think that turned out perfect. Okay, video edited and ready to post. Now to feed Frankie and get him to school. Okay, Miss Bethany, I'm going to give you one more quick shout out. So you guys need to make sure you go and watch Miss Bethany's video when she gets done with posting that and all the things. The cutting into the other side helps it to stay flatter longer, because the magnetic magic mat is not one that you can really, yeah, you can't really flatten it out using your heat gun because of the magnet piece that they've got on the inside. That's something that I wish was different, but I still love the fact that I've got the option of using my magnetic magic mat for things that are that need to be lined up perfect, so I don't accidentally mess them up. Like this one, I want to make sure it stays in place. So there we go. Karen says there's nothing to be afraid of going live with someone. I thought it was the same. I thought the same, and it was fun. Yeah. What I was talking about that I'm planning on doing for you guys is possibly, well, we were talking about the Danielle. Come on.
Ho, ho, ho!
nice about going live is just having your face on screen and having people see you. 180 videos still on private. What is wrong with you, sweetie? I don't know how many I have on private. There are some that I've done testing and things, and most of those are private. But I'm gonna have to look and see how many videos I have up because I don't remember. I think it shows it when I go to my channel page. It says I've got 1.5K videos. So I've got about 1,500 or so videos. And there were a couple of years, and that's not just give videos, that is, I'm gonna have to look at what you're doing, Jen. That's not just videos, that's also live streams and things too. So I've got a ton of them. Okay, I just shortened that a little bit too to try to make it fit on there better as well. And we're gonna see how this is gonna do. I think this is pretty. And then we're gonna stamp on some things. But let me first go ahead and I'm gonna glue some of this together to see. Do we need to put a... Okay, one more question. After I burnish this down. Hey, Fishy Fishy! Fishy is one of my Fortnite and Twitch buddies. Love, love, love you, Fishy. We haven't played in a bit. I played yesterday some because it's like, okay, my brain is tired. At one point I had the game up and then Todd wanted me to... Jana should be very happy now. Yes, Fishy does give good voice as well. No, not only that, he lifts weights and stuff on his stream. So if you want to watch a guy lifting weights. So do we want to leave this white or do I want to do another pattern paper? Okay, I haven't been on much either, but for sure we will have to sync up. Yay. So what do you guys think? Does that need to be white or do we need to pick a different color? I mean, that one might be nice. Of course, I could just color it with some ink. What do y'all think? Or I could do some stamping of some books. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to put some little books on there. Just on this outside part, and then we can glue those down. And do I want to go old school? I could go old school and actually use acrylic blocks for a change. I don't know. I will screw it up. I know I will screw it up. Yeah. I will screw that up if I do that. So I'm going to put this little guy in this inside and we're going to add some books on there. My TBR list, it says my two, that's going to go onto that. So see the little books? And let's try, I'm thinking wintergreen and twilight. I'm thinking twilight because I think it's going to show up more. Ooh, Ronan. Ronan says, Settler's Beans recipe is now posted in Discord. So someone was asking him for a recipe a couple days ago. And I'm looking to see where. We have a bunch of stuff in the stream. It's in the food channel, guys. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, it is in the food channel. Terry also shared a picture of her lasagna a couple days ago that she made. Sweet baby rays, hickory brown sugar, Caro syrup, molasses. In a large skillet, cook beef, bacon, sausage, and onion until meat is done and onion is tender. Drain any fat. In a large mixing bowl, mix together granulated sugar, brown sugar, Karo syrup, barbecue sauce, mustard, pepper, chili powder in a large bowl. Pour the sauce into a skillet with the meat mixture. Stir to combine. Add the canned beans and to stir until everything is evenly combined. Add meat to mixture and mix well. Stir in beans, pour into a baking pan, and bake at 200 degrees for 60 minutes, mixing occasionally. Serve and enjoy. Wow. That is huge. It's like four 16-ounce cans of beans, a pound of ground beef, a pound of bacon, a pound of pork sausage. That will feed, but I can't make that because you know why? If I did, I would be eating it for a month. Most of it would go bad before I had a chance to eat it. Okay. So we've been learning a lot about foam pads lately because, of course, Simon Hurley changed to foam pads for his newest step. Catherine Pooler's have always been the foam pads, okay? So it's going to be a light tap. She calls it a love tap, which I kind of say that too because Catherine Pooler says that. And then you don't need much more than just that. For a minute there, I thought I was missing some of it because on the end there, it's like the two, it's like the front and the back of the book. Yeah. So that actually turned out perfect. We also have, and it's going to be a good color with that, I think. And then we also have some other pieces. So I could put some banners. Do I want to do banners? Those are like basically bookmarks. I don't know what this one is. At some point I have to stamp out all the things to see what it is. So this other is like, I don't know. I think this might be all that I want to do. And then you guys can add whatever you want to the rest of it. Do I have any other pictures? Any other things? Oh, I want to do the flowers and the hearts. Because this one has flowers and hearts. I think I'm kind of wanting just the hearts. I'm going to do just the hearts. Because I can. And do I want to do... I think I want to do the hearts in the other colors. So I've got the books that are in the darker, and I do need to clean my stamp, and I didn't do it. I was bad. Ronan says it serves 8 to 10 easily and tastes better after it's been in the fridge for a day. So he's saying I need to do that. That means it would be enough for me to eat. Let's see. Enough for 8 to 10. So if I actually ate a full portion every time, that would be 10 meals. Yeah. I think I'm going to go with clay mask, which is the same as the center of those flowers. And these stamps are very sticky. They're not wanting to let up at all. Oh, I like that. Okay, let me put a piece of acetate down so that I don't accidentally stamp somewhere I don't want to. Because I'm going to put my stamp down again. Okay. And we're going to come in with the clay mask again. That looks kind of cute. Thing is it too much white on top of the prettiness? I'm not sure. What do y'all think? Stephanie says, I have to start cooking now. Are you making the baked beans thing? Well, have a good one, Stephanie. I hope to see you again later, honey. I do plan on going live again pretty much all week, so I'm thinking of that. So Tamara wants me to ink the edges. I'm thinking probably doing it with that same, doing that with wintergreen, which is the color that's on the edge of this one. I think that's very pretty. That one for this. Let me go about this one. And I don't really want to go over, well, I could. I just think that if I put glue on the part that is, well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Let's see, what kind of brush do I have that doesn't have too much ink on it? Let's see if my blue is clean enough. This has got too much blue ink in it. The wintergreen is not going to work. Let's see what the green one looks like. The green one's got less green, and it looks like it's probably going to match better than my blue, because my blue's got those darker blues. My followers come tomorrow. I can't finish decorating my craft room for fall and Halloween. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't have anything decorated. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to go through and clean stuff up. I'm going to talk my husband into letting me use the, let me take out another paper towel, but letting me use, we've got a table that's in the garage, just a folding table. I think I need to use that in the craft room, in my junk room. And the reason I think I need to use that is so that I can have another surface. I've got a small desk that's completely covered. But I need a surface to be able to actually move some stuff around, you know? Okay, we're going to see how this looks. And if it doesn't turn out, what's the rule? It's only paper. I need to post it because I'm getting ink on my fingers already. Kelly said, Jen says, Kelly still can't use my craft room. Hopefully this winter. Honey. Which means that she is living vicariously through us. I think that may have come in just the right amount. So it's kind of glowing from the center. So I don't know if you guys can see the green or not. It's a little bit bright for y'all to see it. I'm going to add a little bit more, I think, just to darken it up a little bit. One tip when you're using a Post-it to keep your fingers from getting too inky, make sure that you don't ink up to the edge, because then you'll just get a line across it that's white, and you don't really want that. It becomes a mask. This is a pretty color green though. I like that. And putting more down makes it a darker color. Okay, I'm going to go over the middle a little bit. Knock back a little bit of that whiteness. Okay. You're turning your spare bedroom into a craft room. Yeah, we have 2 spare bedrooms, and they're both junk rooms. They're full of stuff. Okay. Now the color on here is a little bit greener than this, but I still think that it's going to work. Let's go ahead and start putting the bookmark part together. And then, and I'm going to use liquid glue for that. And the reason I'm doing that is I want it to stay together well. It also means that you're going to want to make sure that you go to the edges as well. Maybe not put the glue directly down at the edges, but you'll want to try to smooth it out with your finger or or with a piece of foam or something. And the reason for that is we want to come to the edges. And it looks like I did mess up a little bit on this edge with the my whatchamacallit, my die cutting, but that's okay. One of the things that they were saying at the summit is that it's handmade, so it's not supposed to look perfect. Those imperfections are one of the things that make it fabulous. But I am a perfectionist, so it is what it is. Okay, doing the same thing on this side. Double-sided bookmark. I'm kind of thinking I may have to go over it with the die cut again because my lines are not matching up quite as nicely as I would like. Y'all like it anyway, I know. And yes, I'm going to give this one away. Okay, this one has a little bit of the white showing. I'm kind of thinking that that's the side I'm going to put this on. And I'm cleaning up some of that white that is showing on the edges. It's not going to be perfect, but I think it'll look a little bit cleaner. There, looks a little bit cleaner. What do y'all think? You like that? Like I said, there is some white showing, so if you were to win this, because it's going to one of y'all, would you prefer to have this part on the side that has a little bit of white on there or on the other? Jen says, I currently use kitchen and living room. Had to rearrange craft room because of the puppy who we call Blockhead is 63 pounds. Before that, we had 2 smaller fur babies and it didn't matter. I understand that one. So on this one, this is going to be our little list that we can put in there. And like I said, there are little embossed lines going across. So I think I'm going to put... I like this one that says my TBR list, and I like this that's got it's a box with an arrow. I think that's going to be cool. I'm going to go ahead and do that. You guys tell me which side do you want me to put the pocket on? The one with the white or the other side, or it doesn't really matter. My sticky mat is not wanting to be sticky, and my stamp is. Marcia says, with the white. Tamara says, love it, either side. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the side that has the white on there, and I'm probably going to put something else on the front too. Or the other side too. I don't know which is the front or the back. It depends on how you want to use it. I love it when things stamp so good. Cuticle scissors. I'm not going to do that. You can do that with it if you decide that you want to do that with it. Cuticle scissors. No. Okay, so now I'm going to put my TBR list right in the middle of that. We do have other things, though. It has ratings, date, notes, title, author. So you can put that on all the things. I'm going to let y'all fill in the rest of it the way you want, I think. But this one is going to just say my TBR list. Also means you can make more. You don't have to have just the one piece to go in there, right? Wait, I think it's actually a little bit crooked. Let me see if it's straight. It's a little bit crooked. I'm glad I did that because it is a little bit off. My mom's cat is chasing her. Gotta go rescue them both. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's right. Let me try it one more time. Now it's crooked again. Why did it looks like it moved. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. This is a tool. This is acetate is a tool. Acetate is a tool. Okay, that time it worked. All right. So having a little piece of acetate, this is just I actually just used the, used some of the acetate from one of the stamp sets and put that down on there so I could stamp onto it and know that I had it right in the right spot. Hey, Miss Danielle, welcome in, honey. Wanting that happy mail. And I think I put too much ink down that time. This is one of the hard things about using a big pad like this, and the fact that it is foam. It's easy to get ink where you don't want it, like there. That looks perfect. TBR list. And in case you forgot what TBR means, that's the to be read list. Okay, what other stamps are in here? TBR list. Do I want to put anything else on here? I'm going to put some stars down the side. So it could be for ratings or it could be just color them in as you do them. Do not stick to my nails. Okay, there we go. Now, what color do I want to do? So we did skylight, I think. Was it skylight? Yeah, we did skylight for the outline. I haven't used green tea yet. I think I'm going to do green tea for those stars. This is almost like creating your own planner pages. This is what it makes me feel like. Happy National Transfer Money to Your Daughter's Bank Account Day. No. Is that really a thing, Kelly? I need paper towel. So I'm going to take my acetate and put it down again so that I can realign up my stars below that first line of stars. And try to have them pretty close. And then let's see what it looks like when I stamp it. Today is Name Your Card Day. What? It's okay. Every day is Name Your Card, right? I'd say that is close enough. Let's put down some more stars so you have more books. Not card. Name Your Card Day. I have never named my car. Well, my first car, I called it my Boogity Buggy. Probably because it was my first car. I mean, it was a Chevette. I mean, I did have a vet. It was a Chevette. Okay, I've got enough room to make one more, to put one more grouping of stars. Not that I expect you to read that many books right off the bat, but and you'd have to write really small to put the names of them. You named your Honda Fonda? Okay, what's going on? Looks like Terry Cooper says, I hate North Carolina DMV. I think everybody hates the DMV. Doesn't matter the state. 'Cause it takes friggin' forever. Alrighty. And I'm also watching, as it's been a while since I did a lot of stamping with Catherine Pooler inks. I do love them, but I do so much stuff with Simon Hurley and I don't really combine them too much. You can. I'm noticing that as I let them sit, the color is getting a little bit lighter, so it's not quite as in your face. So it's kind of getting a little bit more muted, and I think that's actually a cool effect. Okay. So we have our TBR list. Oh ho ho. Okay, bye Jen. Bye Bethany. Tell Frankie hi for me. Give the little guy hugs. Okay. So I think we're almost done. Well, almost. I do not know why I've got ink right there, but I'm not going to worry about it. And hand stamped by... Yes, I'm putting a stamp on the back of this. Is that still centered? Nope. I think I'm going to start using that stamp. I love that. And to be honest, I don't think I noticed. That's what's sad. It's like, you know how you're getting a set and you have an idea of what's in there, and then you don't realize that there is one stamp in the whole thing that makes it more than worth getting the whole stamp set, right? I mean, that one I think is going to go, it's going to stay in or on my Misty, I think. This is going to be so nice. So we've got our little list here where you can write all of your books that you're going to read during the winter holidays while you're all snuggled up and everything. And you can color in the little star as you get done with them. And on the back, it's going to say hand stamp for you by... There we go. See, I've signed it. I have now signed it. Jen told me that she had a card for me that I forgot to sign. So I do apologize. That was my error. Absolutely. I always try to sign the things. Okay. Now we can start putting the rest of this together. I'm going to use some double-sided adhesive and glue. I think I'm actually going to trim this a little bit. The way that this one is, it is going to overlap, and I kind of don't want it to be as that bulky at the end, so I'm going to just trim it a little bit so that the two sides don't overlap each other, just like that you would if you were making this from scratch. I've seen a lot of videos. May does it a lot. I think May and Krugel Crafter were the ones that I saw it from first. Okay. So I'm just basically making the tabs little less bulky. Still going to work perfect, but okay. Got there at 4:30, stood in line with my son so he could do his driving test after they opened at 7 a.m. They left 15 people in doing the driving test and cut off right before they got to your son. Yeah. It's kind of like, what that reminds me of is like when you go to an amusement park, like Six Flags or Disney, and you're waiting to get on the ride and you've been standing there forever, and then you don't get to get on because the people in front of you get to do it first. Okay, that's close. I'm gonna do a little bit more because I'm trying not to make it too bulky. I'd rather be as flat as we can for not just going through the mail, but also being held in your book, right? Assuming that you put this in your book. I mean, since it's paper, I don't expect it to last as long as if it was, you know, like as if it was laminated, but they don't have to last forever. They just need to get used. Okay, so I'm going to use this. I'm using the double-sided tape partially to help me make sure that I get it all straight like I want it to be. And I'm going to use liquid glue to hopefully make it stay on there stronger so the little pocket doesn't come off. Yeah, Jen says it was, yep, an unofficial DJCC card because apparently I forgot to sign it. It's kind of where I get into that mass production kind of role. When I'm mailing things out, I take out all of the cards, I make sure all of them are signed, I put them all in the envelopes, I go through my list, make sure I got all of the labels, and then I put the labels on there, make sure I put the postage on there. And because some of you guys are US, some of you are international, I have to make sure I put the right postage on because I have put the wrong postage on before. Not sent it out, but had to remove it. Okay, so we're going to put this on this side. Okay. I'm starting with the bottom to make sure that that is good. I'm just going to put little dollops if it'll come out. Come on. There we go. And that looks straight, and the color is fading back a little bit. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Hope that's straight. Is that straight? I think that's straight. I know y'all are thinking, why is she getting so tickled over this? It's because I never make these, right? And Jen, before we get done, honey, since you said I can go ahead and open yours, I can go ahead and do that. That is totally fine. Because I know that you don't necessarily know when you're gonna be on every stream, I'm sure, but that's a month from now. Okay. I should probably tuck this in to make sure it works. Look at that. That's perfect. So you do want to make sure the tabs go under your thing so that, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I did get a little bit crooked. It's not 100% straight, but I still think it works pretty good. And that goes right in there. What do you think? You like it? Oh gosh, you guys want me to open up everything now instead of doing it all as one birthday thing. impatient. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make y'all wait. I mean, yes, I want to open my presents and stuff, but I think I'm going to make y'all wait. Like I said, I don't normally even think about my birthday until after Halloween is done. And then it's like, oh, it's like right there. So there we go. Do I have any... Gonna grab one of my ribbon thingies because I don't ever use them. I do have one thing here close to the craft room. So we can look and see what kind of thing we want to use. All of this is old because I don't use it. So let's see, what do I have in here? I have regular twine. I have some green. I have some green ribbon. The ribbon is usually saved for Christmas. I have some silver ribbon. It's where, you know, you find it. Okay, so Kelly says your card is more Halloween than birthday. Okay. How about we're going live again tomorrow and tomorrow night. We're going live tomorrow night with Elizabeth to do Halloween-y things. So maybe I should open it then. Okay, so these are the twines I have out here. I don't know where the other ones are. The bookmark dies, these are all, this is a new collection. This is coming out from Catherine Pooler. It comes out on the 15th. Okay, I think, I'm kind of thinking the green ribbon. Kind of thinking the green ribbon. And this is something that now that I know how it all does, you know what? ASMR says, how can I send you a gift? My address is in the description on all of the videos. If you want to mail something or have something shipped or whatever, you could do that. You can also always leave a tip or whatever. I've got a new tip page over on my, what site is that one on? I think I put it on Spark because that's what I'm moving everything to. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Yeah, I know. Glitter would be kind of messy if you're wanting to try to do the whole bath thing, though. Okay, let's take out, look at the little list. I love that. I love that. Okay. Do I have any hole reinforcers in here? I think I do. I do. Okay, I've got the old school hole reinforcers that have been in my drawer forever, but I'm thinking I want to put one on the front and the back. Put it on both so that it looks the same, and that'll help keep it stronger. And you can also make your own hole reinforcers, by the way, guys. All you need is a circle and a hole punch. That's all you need. And then just glue it in place. Then, actually, before I put the second one on, let me take that off so it's going to look right. I'm going to make sure that the hole is the way it's supposed to be. And all that was doing is just cleaning up the edges to make sure that it was straight. No, please open. Oh, I didn't know I had that turned on. Why is that turned on? I don't know. Let me look in my action history. Yeah, it was the Nerd or Die thing. So I'm gonna pull that up so I remember. I don't remember having it on. I made it a while back, but then I turned it off because I got irritated with it. Yeah, there's a part in there. If you want to send me Happy Mail, that's where you can send it. And now I'm going to go through this one more time, make sure that the hole is still pretty much right. I'm going to say that that is close enough. I say that as I do another one. Thank you, Chris. Like I said, it's on all the videos. It's also in my whatchamacallit, my link bio, all the things. And I don't think we need too long of a string, but we need something, right? Were you surprised that I went straight to the pattern paper? I mean, you guys know me enough to know I don't do that very much. Okay. And do we need anything on the front? Is this good enough design, or do we need anything to break up that color? You're awesome. Oh, Jen says I don't always make it to Tuesdays due to hubby time. Okay, I'll open yours. Okay, Chris says that this is fine. Y'all like it? And it looks good on either side. I am happy with it. It looks good on both sides. And then this goes right down in there. And then you can put it in your book. And it's still nice and flat.
Hey, Debbie, I just say hey. I'm on the break. Love you. Hey, chat.
Hey, Anne-Marit. Okay, I'm going to go. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. Yeah, we made a bookmark today. I'm going to go over that again real quick. I am going to start the giveaway. We will be giving away this lovely bookmark. I'm going to have to make some more. I already know that because this turned out so cute and so easy. So we are doing this with a couple of different stamp sets and die sets from Catherine Pooler. The new die set, this comes out on the 15th. I will make sure that I've got links to everything as soon as those come available. So I'll put that back into the supply list here. So this one makes, you have a bookmark and you have a pocket you can put on there. And you have a little, you got to see this. So we've got our bookmark, we've got a pocket, and then we have a little list where you can write down what you want. And this actually got some lines on there to help you write everything straight so you can get as much on there as you can. And I went ahead and put little stars on there so you can put a bunch of different books that you want to have on your to be read list, and you can just color it in or check it off as you go. I think this turned out so super cute. And you don't have to do all of that. You can do just part. You could just do the bookmark part. You could do bookmark in the pocket. You could put the pocket in a card. I mean, but now you've got all the things for all of the things. But wait, there's more. We've got pretty hearts. We've got pretty flowers. This stamp set is the personalized this stamp set, and it has, and I'm not putting the last stamp in there because it has baked with love and then some hearts. It's got from the library of, so you could put that in your book. It's got flowers, and then it's got hand stamped by just for you. And I think I'm going to switch to using that one. Is that, do you want me to start doing that? Because this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I think that is so sweet. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to forget where I put the stamp. I'm going to lose it, and then I start using my other one again. That's probably what's going to happen. I know me. That's probably what's going to happen because I don't have to keep that on a block or anything. I just go ka-chunk and it's done. So we've got that stamp set, and then we've got the one that is made for doing all of the stuff on our list here that is debossed lines. And this one has a cute little stack of books. It's got this one at the bottom that is now red because I used it with something with red pigment in it. And it says my TBR list, which is my to be read list. It's got a little line with a circle at the end, book log, a couple of different banners. It's got ratings, stars, D and F, which is probably do not forget, title, author, date, notes. I'm thinking you could also use this as a list of different things you want to check off about a specific book. Let's say that you're reading things that are for, I don't know, self-help or something, and you want to kind of keep track of what you got out of it. I think that would be fabulous. And yes, I have read a lot of those, and I didn't keep track of any of the stuff. Where did I put my, I think the acetate's in the other, is in my thing. So I'm putting these back in here. Hey, Christina. So yeah, we will be giving away that bookmark. I think it turned out so stinking cute. Okay, this is for the stamp and die set. Oh, by the way, there's dies for all the things too. And what I really think I'm going to try doing is I'm going to see if the sticker paper, the label paper I have, takes the stamps well. And does it... Nancy, honey, stop it. Guys, I want y'all to yell at her. Okay, thank you, Jen. Still enter, yes. Let's go ahead and get that part started. We're going to get the party started. I do have to make sure. I don't think I have to reset it, but there's been times that I haven't reset it that it turns out, oh, I should have, because it says all these people won when they didn't. Reset the drawing, and then we got our button to start the giveaway. Like I said, it's supposed to reset the drawing. What? I said reset the drawing. There. Do it again. I hit the friggin' button. I don't know. Anyway, this one is the Track It stamp set that's got where you can track all the things. And then this one is the Personalize This stamp set so that you can personalize your stuff. I love the Banked with Love. I love the Hand Stamped for You. I love that. Those are going to make it so... I think part of my problem is a lot of my cards don't have stamping on there, so I haven't really done the hand stamp. But I think it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. And these again are supposed to be coming out on the 15th, I believe. Yeah. So between now and then, I'm sure we will do at least 1 or 2 more videos with it, and because this is cute. I think that every time I get like I said, I don't do a lot of Catherine Pooler just because I've got such a heavy schedule with all the other things that I'm doing. But I love the Catherine Pooler stuff too. I mean, and I missed out on getting to meet her at Creativation. Year before last, she was there. And you have to go. Where are you going? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open this one. This is from Jen because she's begging. Ooh, they said I'm embossing the stamp. I'm not doing that today, but yeah. So if Amarit, if she got in on the giveaway, she can still win even if she's not here. Okay. Opening this up. Ooh, it's a book. It's a book card. It's got death. Okay, okay. I was afraid to open that. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. She made me a TikTok Halloween ornament. Okay, switch in the camera. Switch in the camera. And she made it so everything moves. Everything does. Look at that. That is so sweet, honey. Thank you. I'm looking at all the things. So it's all the things move. All the things move. Isn't that cool? Oh, I got to put it over here so y'all can see it. That is lovely. Thank you. Okay, I'm good. And the card says danger. She basically made it into a little box. Okay, now I guess we just camera back. So this was in here. So I took the paper out and look, there's more things. There's more things in here. And it's like the little foxy and stuff, they move. And this is where it says it's a happy birthday. And then it says make a wish. And it's got a little cake. That is just so fun. Oh my goodness. Jen? Isn't that fun? Oh my goodness. She definitely outdid herself. And all the critters are trying to move and things. And yes, the hands move. Let's set that at midnight. Like, yeah, we're gonna set that at midnight. Plus, it could be also noon because that's when we go live a lot. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Thank you, Jen. I'm putting it back in there. I'm putting it back the way I got it so I don't mess up anything. She also put like Velcro on the edges here to make sure that it stays shut. Oops, that needs to go back in there. Go in there. The chain needs to stay inside. And look, that's a little tombstone down at the bottom. She had tombstones hanging from the bottom. So she combined things. This is fabulous. Okay. So it is connected with Velcro on the edges, and then we've got a twist tie. I think that's either an eyeball or a finger. There was that. But yeah, it's marked right there. That is so cool. It says beware. Oh, this is fabulous. Thank you. And of course, I've got the chain still hanging out. Oh, it flew back in there. That is so cool. Thank you so much, honey. Okay. And then, of course, Kelly was saying hers was more a Halloween card. So I will grab that one. I had it, and now I don't remember where I put. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that was very, very creative. Thank you so much, Jen. Well, if it took too long, why'd you do it? I hope you enjoyed yourself while you were doing it. So this is a card from Kelly. She said it was a Halloween-y card. And the thing is, she wrapped everything like this, and then she put it in plastic and had the plastic. That's something I haven't really done. But if you do, if you decorate your envelopes, if you stamp and do all that, putting it in a plastic sleeve like that, and then mailing it with that, with everything as a sticker on there. I mean, I use stickers for my, the tile floor. My chair keeps getting caught in the grout. Anyway, that is a fabulous idea. So she put it in a really pretty little glassine bag. And it's got a cute little sticker. I'm going to try not to rip. Try not to rip any. I'm really bad about... Yeah, it is to keep it waterproof. That's the thing. I know that Christina Werner does a lot of envelope art. So she will do stamping and watercoloring and all the things on the envelope. And then uses... forgot what the product was. It's something from Ranger to basically to seal it. But it's still paper is paper. Paper can always get damaged when it gets wet. Okay, so now she's got it also in another envelope, and because I like the sticker, look at that. She gave me spooky mail stickers. Honey. That is too cute. Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's anything else in the glassine bag. No. So we have little skeletons, we have little pumpkins, we have little ghosties, and we have little pumpkins. Oh, that is too cute. Thank you, honey. I know, I'm trying so hard not to ruin the sticker, and then she gives me more stickers. Okay, so now we have the envelope. This is why she asked me what color my rolling cart was. So there's my rolling cart. It's got stamps and dies in the bottom. Oh my god, that is too fun. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Debbie. Hope you have a spectacular day filled with more treats than tricks. Me and Jen decided to do a birthday flood for you, so hope you get loads of cards for hashtag FloodDebbieJBDay. I've added some of my own design stickers and hope you enjoy them. Honey. This is all so sweet, guys. Thank you. I'm tickled. I'm sorry. I have to stop. Okay, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to give away. And no, you're not getting my stickers. But anyway, we're going to give away this fun little bookmark. I may make something to go with it. I haven't decided, but yeah. Jen says, because it makes me very happy to make. Fabulous, honey. Thank you so much. Thank both of you guys. Okay, so we have 17 people in the drawing for the giveaway for the bookmark. And it's weird for me to say, yeah, we're giving away a bookmark. But this one actually took a little bit of time to get done. And I think it turned out fabulous. Even though it is the pattern paper. I love that. The pattern paper is so pretty. I do like this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and give it away. You guys ready? Y'all ready for the drawing? Are you ready? Anybody else want to get in and type in? Elka decided last minute. Yes, she's getting in the giveaway. So if there's anybody else that wants to get into the giveaway, be sure to type in !join to get into the giveaway. And we will be drawing in just a second. We are up to 18. I'm trying to get the button up at the same time I'm seeing that. Terry Cooper's very impatient. ASMR's all ready. Okay, let's do this. Ready? Drum roll. Marcia, I think you just made it in, honey. Yay. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Do it again. I've done that before. I am so sorry. I hit the wrong button. I just reset it. Everybody put their name back in. Ronan's in. Ronan wants the bookmark. Ronan probably wants the bookmark to give it to Nerdy. But can you imagine all the different ways that you can make this? I mean, this is very versatile die set. I mean, just the part for the bookmark makes it very versatile, but then all of the things that you can add to it. Because you could put like spiders and stuff. Now I'm thinking Halloween. You could put spiders and stuff on here too. Okay, we're up to 11, 12, 13. I am so sorry, guys. I had my mouse hovering over the wrong thing. Kelly's Crafteers. 14. There's at least 4 more people. I'm afraid that might have one of them may have left, but there's at least 4 more people. And we had somebody else decide to join into it. Okay, there's supposed to be ads on Twitch within the next 2 minutes, but we will be done before that. Terry Cooper, love you, hon. I gave away state secrets in the form of family recipes today. Yes, he did. So if you guys didn't already see it, check out the Discord and the food channel. Ronan gave us a recipe. He may get in trouble. Ruth says, my entry for my Twitch entry is for Anne since she's gone. Okay, hon. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to do this. Ready? We're going to do the drum roll one more time. And this time I'm hovering over select winner, not reset. And that's going to be for Miss Ruth. And I don't know which one it is. It's one or the other, so you'll have to tell me. And here is the giveaway form. So fill that one out for me, Miss Ruth, and you tell me, do you want this to be for you or do you want this to be for her? It's up to you. Okay, so thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be going live at noon. Probably some more Spellbinder stuff, or I might take this back out. I don't know. And then tomorrow night, we will be Okay, Ruth, thank you so much. And if you wouldn't mind still filling out the form, though, you don't have to put an address or anything, but at least put your name that you were the winner and put in the notes that you want me to give it to her. I'm pretty sure I have her address already, but that way it's on my list and I will know when I'm mailing things out. Okay, so tomorrow night we're getting together with Elizabeth Costa Rogers for some Halloween crafting. I don't know when else we're getting together with her, but on the 22nd, we're doing another sublimation Thursday, but this time we're going to have, she already said yes. We're going to have Ashley from Artistry come on with us. So we're going to have the lady that is behind the markers and the paints on with us, crafting with us, and you guys can hammer her with all of the questions you have. So start gathering your questions between now and the 22nd. And I will see you guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. So again, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I appreciate everything that you do. And Jen, that card is just amazing. Thank you so much. I absolutely love it. And thank you also, Kelly. Yours is so cute too. I appreciate it so much. You guys rock. You guys rock. Thank you. Anyway, I will see you guys later. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.